Hi everyone and welcome to the Bondi Market Wrap. On the 1st of March 2023, CoreLogic has come out and said for the first time since the pandemic, we have seen house price increase in Sydney at around 0.3% for the month of February. Now, a lot of the data is suggesting that the reason that there was a house price increase is because there's a huge amount of a stock shortage in our marketplace. To give you an understanding, Bondi, North Bondi and Bondi Beach, for the month of February, we are 20% down on stock. It topped out at 65 listings and we are currently running 52 properties for sale in our marketplace. So there is a huge supply of buyers. There's a huge undersupply of good quality stock, and that is what's pumping up the prices or keeping the prices stable for our marketplace. If there's a huge increase in stock, we obviously would see a reduction in the prices because buyers have more to choose from. To give you an example, last weekend our office had 81 open for inspections. In that 81 open homes, we checked in just under 1,200 buyers. So each property has between 12 and 14 people through an open for inspection, which for a Saturday is a fantastic number. And then last month, to give you an understanding, we checked in just over 5,500 buyers for the month. So there are huge amounts of people out there looking. They're just struggling to find the right property for them. Last month we saw our first sale for the calendar year over 6 million for a house. It was number 2 Plowman Street. It was a beautiful property. I know it was hotly contested, but it's the first very, very well renovated freestanding home that's hit our market since last year, and it did get a great price justifiably. Last month we saw a few properties sell for less than what they were purchased for between 12 and 18 months ago. Now this will continue throughout the next 12 to 18 months as interest rates increase and people, figure out if they can afford the properties. We have seen a substantial increase in buyers looking for properties under 1.5 million, trying to make the most of the stamp duty concessions. And specifically, there's a huge amount of buyers between, say, 900,000 and 1.2 million. They're all looking for a minimum of 1, obviously, or 2 beds, but preferably they want 2 beds, 1 bath, and an outdoor area. So a lot of those apartments in our Bondi marketplace, in those Art Deco buildings, they're seeing 20, 30, 40 groups through, and they're selling for great prices. In the month of February, there were 47 registered sales on RP data. 11 of them were houses and semis, and 36 were apartments. Most of the apartments sold under 1.5 million. Obviously, our median price point, as I've said previously, is around 1.2 million. So having the large majority of them trade under that price is fairly consistent. And we have seen out of the 11 houses and semis trade, we're not really seeing a huge amount over 5 million sell. Majority have been between 3 and 4.5 million. Currently, there are 52 properties on the market in Bondi, North Bondi and Bondi Beach. That is down about 20%, as I mentioned earlier. Stock is really tight for houses and semis. If you are looking to sell a house or a semi, my recommendation would be speak to the agent you like and you trust. Get an understanding of what it's worth, because in today's market, you may get a slight premium over and above what it could be worth because you're not really competing with any other properties in the market. If you're an apartment seller or buyer, make sure that what you're looking at is well priced and understand that you are competing with a few people out there looking to both buy and sell. There is a little bit of stock, but we're actually, there's less stock on the market than what it historically is. And also don't forget, over the next 2 weeks of March, you will see the majority of stock come to market before Easter. Easter has a long weekend, it has school holidays, it has a Jewish holiday in the middle of it. So we're gonna compress putting all the new properties on the market over the next 2 to 3 weeks. There'll be a slight lull in the market for the first 2 weeks of April, and then it will ramp up for end of April, start of May. As always, good luck to all the buyers, good luck to all the sellers, and if you need anything, let me know. Thank you.